Y'all, do you know? I'm so mad right now. Oh my gosh. I am so mad. Yo, the Roland really played me, yo. Like, it really played me. Man, I'm so pissed right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so pissed. Yo. Man, I said this in class too. I was like, I'm gonna go try it again. I reset this file up while I was in class, and I was like, okay, I'll just break it off into sections. I still have to do the last part, but all I did was come in here and just send it to print again, and it's freaking printing. The Roland really played me, yo. Like I told him in class, it happened for a reason. Like me having those issues. I mean, we had a good class. Like it helped with certain things. I can't believe that Roland just played me. What the heck? It's serious. Yes, Aquisha. It's. Did you just hear me say that in class? I knew that was going. Yo, it straight played me. This thing straight played me. Oh my gosh. I promise y'all, I did not do anything other than just come back in here. I reset it in place and just hit send. It read, and then that was it. Like, I promise you, I did not do anything to it. I didn't adjust any settings. I didn't do anything. I literally came in here and said, well, let me just, all I did was roll it back all the way, and I said, let me try this again. I hit print, and it read the freaking registration marks. I am so, I just wasted how long? Like, literally, just wasted how much time? I am pissed, man. No, that means this your the Roro well, it is called Roro. It's not connected to the internet at all. The Roland isn't connected to the internet at all. It's hardwired in. So I have no idea. It just started cutting. Like it just read the registration marks. So again, I am still glad that I did the registration marks because if I did not do the registration marks, it would have been a complete loss. So I am glad I did the print and cut marks because with all of that, like I was able to go back in and actually have it cut now. So one of the reasons why, even when I just wanted to cut, I still do registration marks. Okay, so for those of you who are asking what happened, you got to go back and watch my video right before this one, the live right before this one. So I was working on an order. Wanted to kind of show this from top to bottom, showing everything when it came to, how the Roland cuts, like how it prints. And now you guys are seeing how it cuts. It's not the fastest on cutting either. So, I was doing all that stuff, whatever. And then I still have to send the last prints, which now I have to go back in and set up another. I just sat here in like the first part of my class. I sat here and I broke this up into 3 sections because I was like, I'm not taking the chance anymore. I don't want to ruin all this vinyl. So I'm going to cut it I'm going to break them up into smaller bits. But now the only thing that messed up was like the names for the back and the numbers. So I just have to redo that. So now I have to go reset that part up on Silhouette Studio, and I have to reset that up in Silhouette Studio and who do people call Illustrator for the cut lines. But yeah, so I don't understand why it does this either in the middle of cutting. Well, I do know why. It's because the print head is attached to where the cutter is. So sometimes it'll go back and it'll just like kind of clean it, but it's because I mean the ink can spill out on it and mess up your whole thing. But that part is always so aggravating that it has to go back, and then it kind of does a cycle. That's wasting ink. So that's kind of annoying with this thing. It's a lot of things that, I mean, it's great, but it's some annoying parts to it. So anyway, when it got towards the end, this is the color print PU, which it is, it's a thinner vinyl. So it bunched up. My media clamps were down, like everything, whatever, and it just bunched up towards the end. So the last prints are just all messed up, but I still let it finish, and it had to read the marks. So when it went to go read the marks, it went all the way out. So then I had to put it back in. I turned it off a couple of times, reset the vinyl. It just would not read it. Every time it came up, it just kept beeping and giving me an error. One of the errors was that it reached, so it kept saying it saw the end of roll. So I'm like, okay, I covered up the front sensor and the back sensor. So technically right now, the printer sees it that there's always media there. Even if I took it out, it's going to sense that there's media there. So I did all of that, whatever, and it still just wouldn't register. It was acting dumb. Then it was saying it couldn't find the registration marks. It didn't even attempt to find the registration marks. It literally was a fluke. It just, like I said, it played me on live. Like it played me on live, like straight up. So now it's cutting. Luckily we have the bleed on it. So I can see some areas where it cut, like it's a little bit off, but not that bad. But we do have the bleed on it, so we should be fine on that. Like I said, I just have to now do the last part, like the parts for the back. I just have to do that. So yeah, my Roland played me on live. It's okay though. Like it straight played me. Straight played me. So you see how it doesn't cut, like if you have your Cameo, your Cricut, and it normally like cuts, it just keeps going. Like it's, every time it pauses, it's scrolling up and then coming back down. So it does like this corkscrew thing. So in order for it to cut, it goes up to move, then it corkscrews down, then it corkscrews back up to move, corkscrews down, it cuts a little bit, and then comes back up. So it's gonna take just as long to cut as it did to print. It's not like a smooth like like Cameos and Solos and Cricuts and Juliets and things like that. So that's the one downside of this, is how this is made, how the blade is made and how it moves. So my whole goal in this was, I knew it was going to take a long time. It's going to be a very dry, unless you guys have questions, it's going to be a very long and dry video, but I wanted you guys to see in real time how long it takes this to print and cut. The print was about 30 minutes. And then the cut, we'll see how long, because it doesn't tell you how long it takes to cut. It only tells you the print. And I mean, I said it was loud and clear. This microphone on this Brio is horrible. When I went to the room, I was like, oh my God, that is horrible. It sounds all staticky to me. Well, at least on my computer, it sounds staticky. Anyone have questions? If not, you're just gonna, enjoy the sounds of the Roland. And I'm gonna go to my computer and reset this up for the for the bottom one. TikTok, y'all won't get to see it, but Facebook and YouTube, you'll get to see the you'll get to see me reset up the bottom part. Oh, wait, no, you couldn't hear me. Now you should be able to hear me. Now you should be able to hear me. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Okay, wait, what's wrong with my microphone? No one's telling me they can hear me. Oh, what is wrong with this stupid thing? Oh, you guys can't hear me. Okay, perfect. All right, thanks. So are there any versions of the Roland that goes faster? Yeah, the ones that all of the Roland BN20. So like this particular model, no, they all cut this slow. But the bigger models, the wider ones, they cut faster. They don't have that same corkscrew. I'm not even going to call it technology, but they don't have that same corkscrew cutter. So all of the bigger ones that are basically like 13K and up, or not, sorry, 20, like it's probably like, it's 113. No, it's like 20 something. Although the big ones and up, they cut faster. But BN20, BN20A, well, the D, you shouldn't be cutting on it anyway, but they're all going to cut this slow. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask, because like I said, it was for you guys to see, for in order for something that was front and back, how long it takes for it to print and cut. If you were considering getting a Roland for transfers. I mean, I know a lot of people want to get into selling transfers and things like that. So many people ask me about the Roland. It just really depends on how much you plan to make, or because you'll get some people that'll say, I made my money back. But I've also seen them where, for the transfers, their turnaround time is a week or 2 weeks even, because it takes so long to print it and cut it. I mean, if this was someone's, like, let's say someone ordered these transfers from me, they had 5 shirts they needed front and back. It was, and I don't even like the print on there. Like, I will never use draft again. I prefer to use the standard. And with the standard one for this particular size print, which was 43 inches long, it was going to take 58 minutes in order for it to just print. And we're at what, like 15 minutes now, and it's not even halfway done. So let's say if it took another 45 minutes to cut it. So just for one order that most people, at most, you're charging like $5. I mean, not $5. Like I think some people charge like $9 per transfer, depending on like the size, because most people try and keep it like they were doing like 11 by 11s or something like that, or 10 by 10s or something like that on the Roland. If you're doing it that way, you're going to be limited, right? So this was 18 by 43. I haven't really done, I don't sell transfers. So I didn't try and figure out how much would it be to like sell them. I never had any intentions on ever selling transfers. So I don't even know like how much somebody would charge for that. And I haven't even done like my whole calculations and my math on it. But if you're tying your machine up for 2 hours for one order, that's a long time. And you probably won't make a lot of money off of it. So for me, I don't know. This is one of the reasons why, like, when people ask me about it, you'll have some people that say, "Oh, I make my money back or whatever." I love my Roland. Oh, I've made so much money. But it's what type of productivity do you really, really want when it comes to your transfers? Um, how many customers are going to be okay with a 1 week turnaround? If someone literally ordered, well, this is what I said, 5, like 10 transfers or whatever, or uh, 50 transfers or 25 transfers, how long is it going to take you to do just that one order? So when it comes to the Roland, they're all oil-based. These are not water-based. Water-based ones are only the converted ones. Any true eco-solvent printer is actually oil-based. So I'm never trying to like just to discourage you just for the sake of it. I always try to, you know, give you guys the skin, like the full, like the real deal on this printer, this cutter. And like I said, for me, I like it more so as a printer for like banners, yard signs. As you can see on the side of my Roland, I have like my Mickey. I do things like that where it's just simple cuts. And it's gonna, like with that Mickey on the side, it's just gonna go around that one time. It doesn't have to keep lifting up the blade to cut it. So for something like that, it is easier. But a design like this, where we have all of these individual pieces, it is going to do this whole start, stop for every single individual letter. So that's why I like to give y'all like as much information, like the real information on this, because sometimes you don't get that and then you'll get it and it's not what you expected. Luckily, I did not come into the Roland, like getting a Roland. I never got it with the intentions of doing um HTV. So my expectations, like, well, I wasn't disappointed, I guess you can say, because I knew exactly what I wanted it for. And it was more so just to print out my prints for my yard signs. We do our stickers on it for our company, but those are just like a straight contour cut. We're not cutting out individual letters. It normally has an offset around it. So those are easier cuts for us. So I wasn't disappointed, or like I just felt like, oh, I wasted my money, because I knew exactly what I was getting it for. And I did all my research and knowing how it cuts and stuff like that. So I never had any intentions of like really making the HTV part, or because really it's only the HTV where you'll have like all these individual like cuts and stuff. I never had any intention of making that a significant part of its use. So I wasn't disappointed. You can use this for stickers as well. Like all of them are the same type of ink, and they all, they print and cut. So any of them will work. It's just about how much space do you have, like where you're going to put it at, and how much money do you want to spend. All of the stickers, like the decals, and I don't like to call them stickers, we call them decals, but all the decals that you see on there, so the round one, the one that's contoured around our name, and then the Mickey on the side, those were all done on the Roland. Oh, so it's late. Okay, awesome. So if you missed it earlier, this is how you do the cut contours. So this is the part where it started to mess up. So I'm going to have to redo these prints. So I have it set for 18.3 because that is the max size when you're using the HTV. So most times the adhesive vinyl, you can get up to like 18.75, 18.5, somewhere in there. But when it comes to the HTV, it's actually not ever 20 inches. It's actually a little bit smaller than that. And then once you add the media clamps to it, the amount of space that you can actually print to is significantly smaller. So I only have 18.3 inches of space to actually use. So it can take, so that's important to understand that it does not print 20 inches wide. It can take up to 20-inch media. Okay. So now we're going to go File, Save As, Save to Hard Drive. We're going to make this a PDF, and we're going to go EJ back print. And so for me, I have a WD My Cloud. So I save it here. And when I go to my laptop, I'm just going into my WD My Cloud and it's stored there. If you don't have a cloud system where your computers are connected, like if yours happens to be in a different room, you're going to have to save it to a USB and then take it over there. But I'm able to seamlessly do it with my WD My Cloud. So now we're just going to come over here, File, Open, back prints. So here look, man, all of the lessons come out, right? So I completely forgot to group it together or make it a compound pad. So now I have to hold down Shift and I have to click on each one of these. Luckily, at least like the whole print itself is like together, like the mommy and 3, the daddy and 3, brother, like those are together. Because if not, I would have had to go in and click on like each individual letter, each number, if I didn't have those as a compound path. So here we are. This is now going back to why I say you have to make it a compound path, because then you just click it one time and then just change the cut contour. So this one, because it wasn't, you have to go in and select each one. Or what you can do, I'm going to click off. I'm going to click on one and I'm going to go select, and I'm going to go same fill color, and it will select all of them that way as well. So, I mean, you don't have to click it, but you have to just end up doing extra steps. So it's not that you have to click each one, but you have to do extra steps. So you can go in and tell it to select the same color. So now that that's like that, we're going to fill that in. I'm just going to flip it. So now it's to the outside. And I'm going to click on this one and do the same thing. Ooh, excuse me. Because I just want that to cut around it. That's actually a bleed, not a bleed, a cut border, so that it's easier for me to weed it away. Yeah, you came back late. So I didn't do anything, Miss D. Like I literally, I wasn't on live because my class, they said, are you gonna go live for this? And I was like, no, I probably won't, because I'm gonna probably have to figure this stuff out. I'm gonna have, like, go through all this troubleshooting stuff. Yeah, it would be a learning moment for everyone, like, with the Roland, but I'm like, I don't want it to just be this, like, weird live, whatever. I'm trying to figure this out and I'm getting frustrated and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever. I told them in class, I was like, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to go in there, just like reload it back up, whatever. But I had already set up, I was ready to go. I set up 3 different cut files to just reprint it all over again. Pissed as crap. That was about to waste 43 inches of vinyl. But I was like, okay, I'll just, I already had it set up just in case. I go in there, I literally just line it up. Now it did move a little bit and then it just picked it up and it just started cutting. So I'm like, it played me. It straight played me. Yeah, it's cutting now. Look, it's cutting. It's been cutting for 25 minutes. We're really about 27 minutes, 26 minutes, because I was on the phone. I said, yo, let me call you back. This is actually reading. So I end up hanging up my phone call, setting up not Zoom, what is this thing called? StreamYard real quick. And for you guys to see, like, it just started cutting. So it's been cutting for like 27, 28 minutes now. I'm so, like, it literally played me. Like, for real. Had me struggling. Like, I'm stressing. So now I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to go back and save it. So we're just going to go save. So I don't have to go save as, I just go save. And it's going to overwrite basically that PDF. And then I can go over to the Roland and then now add that to it. So you're guys going to see me do that. I'm going to go over to my Roland, to my laptop, and go to VersaWorks. I'm going to load this one up. She says, girl, I have to give it to you because, oh my God, I was watching you. And even my daughter said it. We said we will be shutting that camera off and throwing tantrums. I have the regular Roland BN20. I actually have the metallic system, but I don't use the metallic anymore. That's awesome. It's cutting. You held it together. No, yeah, I tried. I really tried. So now we're going to head over back to the other one. All right. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's go present screen. All right, so I'm going to go file. Oh, wait, y'all can't see. Hold on. There we go. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to go file, add to queue. And then I'm going to find the one that says back. And that's going to be there. Oh, wait, shoot, y'all don't even see it. Duh. So I go, hold on. Where'd it go? Okay, so file, add to queue. I choose the queue, and then I choose the file. So now it is open here, and I'm going to go to settings. So you can set up the next file while it's cutting. Making sure I didn't miss anything over here on TikTok. I didn't. All right, so you can see the marching lines. This one, I should be okay. I'm actually going to not do the registration marks. I just pray that it doesn't mess up. So I'm going to take a chance. I don't want to waste any more vinyl because it takes up a lot of space when you're using the registration marks. So I'm just going to come over here. We're going to go to color quality. I'm going to go to draft, even though I really don't want to, but I need to match the rest of it. and then I'm cut. We're just gonna come here. I'm gonna make this 75, and I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to print. Ooh, wait, no. I'm just gonna rip it because I can't really send it to print just yet because I'm gonna I'm gonna stop this. I'm not gonna let it go all the way because all the stuff that's over there, it's messed up. Like even the print looks crazy. It's not salvageable. So I'm just going to let this come down. I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm just gonna let that part print, and I'll press these. I'll weed them and press them. So that is on the last one now. The rest of them are the ones that's messed up. That's not gonna, I don't want to cut anyway. So I think it's cutting the last one now. So it's about to cut into that one. I'm gonna let it cut. I just want to see something. Ah. Guess what? All of that and only the first ones. I just wasted all this time. Only the first set cut correctly. The rest of it is completely off. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Only the first set cut right. All right. I actually let all that do that for no reason because only the first set cut correctly. I should have actually checked that. Duh. Well, shoot, I hope I got enough vinyl. I'm trying to debate. So now I do have to go and send the other ones because none of them, I actually should have checked that. So I just wasted 25 minutes of my life. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It never ends. I just literally wasted 25 minutes of my life, 30 minutes of my life because it actually is messed up. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, we got to come back over here. Oh my God, I'm so pissed. It started cutting, but it was messed up. I have no idea where it messed up at. Oh, Father, in the name of everything that is holy. Oh my gosh. So this is kind of pointless right now. But again, luckily, I did set them up. So select same fill color. Hi, los míos. And now it's going to take even longer to do it because I'm not using draft. I'm doing it on standard, which means these are going to take over an hour to technically print and cut. Well, take over an hour to print, but it's going to be like in sections, but still. So we got this one, and we're just going to set it like that. Right here and flip it. And then save. And then the top half. Ay, 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 los míos. $26 minutes. This is another 25 minutes. This is me separating them actually made it longer than when it just printed by itself. All right, so I'm going to switch you guys around this way. Whoa. All righty. Why are you pulling? Ah. So technically, yes and no. It played me, right? As soon as I came in here, it registered, like it read the registration marks, but I don't know, somehow it still ended off to where it cut, so now I have to still do it all over again. I was able to save that literally just the top two prints. So yes and no, like literally as soon as I came in here, that time it read, I just don't know why this time it cut off, so. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having a drink for me. So I put a weed box around it. I hate PU. So that I can do this. And it's, let's see, it actually pulled up right there. But it's just so that I have more control over it. So I can pull this away, but I'm not sure, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it lifted up the other vinyl. PU is not the greatest, but it's thinner and softer than color print. Color print easy, because they're all color print, but this is color print PU, and then easy, weeds easier, but it's a thicker and heavier feel. All right, so that was the weed border. Now I need to weed out the actual design, which is so off. But see, it's stuck to it. It doesn't want to come off. Like it's cut, but it's just the way PU is. So what I'm going to do is, this is actually going to print again anyway. I'm just going to do it for the sake of this demo. Like it literally lifts up. Even though it's cut good, that's just the way PU is. So I'm going to show you when I have to use PU, what I end up doing. The hell is coming off from here? Is that the vinyl stuff coming off? I know you effing lying. They gave me some cheap video. Oh, that ends up messing up, and I gotta put this on color print easy. I'm gonna be mad. Like the back layer is coming off of this. All right. So now because it's stuck to this one, you can it's not gonna come off of this right here. So now I can just weed it. So whenever I deal with PU, I put it on the transfer tape first. And this is only when I can print it because I'm going to press it. I wouldn't necessarily send this to a client this way because my fingerprints are going to be all over it. So that's another reason why I don't do transfers. Worried about fingerprints and all the rest of that stuff. So see, unlike easy, you'll see people do it and they'll literally just snatch it up. This, you cannot snatch. You have to take your time with this. Softer feel takes much work, takes much more work. I need to change my blade. So, you know how many I have to do? This is gonna suck. So I want to get rid of that. I don't even want it because I keep getting it mixed up, and there's times where I don't mean to use it, and I keep getting it mixed up because we really can't tell just looking at it. So I just want this out of my house, well, out of my office. So now it's starting to cut. 12-minute print, and now it's starting to cut. This is going to be a fun night. Fun night. Oh, this is going to be such a fun night. Did I just read the wrong part? I did. Oh, luckily I'm not using this one, duh. I just got to be careful on the next one. I feel like I weeded the wrong area because I did. Luckily, this was not one that I actually needed. I think I weeded the wrong part. Oh, no, I didn't. That was the right part. Never mind. All right, so that one's done. I'm going to grab, I'm going to actually send the other. If you have any questions, ask them, because yeah, that's about all we can do right now. And the other thing that sucks with this is when you have to reverse weed it, all of these little sticky pieces get everywhere. I mean, all these little, yeah, they stick everywhere on here. So you have to go in and make sure that nothing is on your sheet, because again, this is the one that you're actually going to press to the shirt. I'm not going to press it. I just want you guys to see what it looks like on the shirt. Well, I guess I could press it to the bottom of this one. Unfortunately, that's the best angle I can get. So, because of where the tripod is. I don't have a bunch of cameras set up in here. much. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay, something's wrong with this. The thing, this wasn't the actual one. Oh, PU, cool pill. Duh, Shakia. I'm tripping. That's the other thing. It just takes longer because now I have to wait for it to cool down. I'm tripping. It's all tilted. I didn't realize my camera was tilted. Alrighty then. Just want to show all of my multitude of scenes and crazy stuff in my office or in the workspace. All right. So that's how it will look. So now I just got to wait for these other ones to get done. Thank you kindly. Yes, that was printed on the Roland. That's what's going now. We had a lot of issues. So if you watched the video early, you get to see it. But I'll turn it back around. There you go. This particular one is going to take I think that one said 28 minutes, not including the cut. So just the print is 28 minutes. And then the first one was 12 minutes, and then the cut. This one was 28 minutes, I think. And then the next one is 25 minutes. You can set it to do either one. There is a way to set it for it to do the cut part first and then print on top of it. In this case, it's printing first and then it will cut. But you can actually choose which way you want it to operate. Now it's going to pull it back in and then cut it. got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. I don't even have this color vinyl. Because at this point, I'd rather just cut this from regular vinyl. You got to be freaking kidding me. They may have to get sublimation. You got to be kidding me. The blue and stuff is messed. All the colors except for orange are messed up. You got to be freaking kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding me, dude. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. And I never came over here to check it. You gotta be kidding me. Only reason why I'm letting it print is to salvage the 3s. Well, the 3 and all of the bottom part, those are salvageable. The rest is not. for? I just did these. Nothing was wrong with the print. And all of a sudden, I don't get it. What's wrong with it? Yeah, I don't know what happened with it. It just, and the nozzle check was good. It just started printing crazy. Duh, but you're not opening. The heck? And now my utility won't even open. So I don't even know what the heck is going on with it. My utility won't open. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to have to get off because I'm going to have to shut down the whole computer and restart it because the utility won't come up and I don't know what's wrong with it. So, all right, y'all. Later.